Animated movies are liked by almost everyone. So in this video, we are going to cover Oscar-winning animated movies. We will be talking about the movies from 2011 to 2023 that have won Oscars, as no movie has received an Oscar for 2024 yet. The first movie is Rango, which was released in 2011 and won the Oscar in the same year. In this movie, we get to see the story of a chameleon named Rango, who one day, in search of food and water, reaches a city that's entirely inhabited by lizards, chameleons, and other animals. When he gets there, he accidentally kills a big gangster, leading everyone to consider him to be very brave and heroic. As a result, he's appointed as the sheriff. However, there wasn't just this one threat. There are even bigger and scarier dangers he now has to face, despite being quite cowardly, having killed the gangster only by mistake. How he deals with such dangerous characters is what you'll see in this movie. It's an excellent film, available in Hindi, and you can watch it on Prime Videos. This movie has a rating of 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb. The second movie is Brave, which won an Oscar in 2012. In this movie, we get to see the story of a girl who wants to follow her passion, and that passion is archery. However, her family wants to get her married. She is extremely stubborn about following her passion and is ready to do anything for it. In the midst of all this, she encounters a dangerous bear. This bear isn't directly her enemy, but it still ends up being a significant challenge. How she deals with this bear and continues to pursue her passion is something you'll have to watch in the movie. The movie is available in Hindi on Disney Hotstar. The third movie is Frozen, released in 2013, which not only won an Oscar, but also became the highest-grossing animated movie that year. The movie's budget was around $150 million, and it earned $1.397 billion, which is a huge amount. Up to now, I think it has had two parts, and both have been highly successful. If we talk about Frozen 1, it tells the story of Queen Elsa, who possesses ice magic. One day, something happens in her kingdom that forces her to leave, and the entire kingdom gets buried in ice. Her younger sister wants to bring her back under any circumstances to return their kingdom to its former state. How this unfolds is something you have to watch in the movie. It's an amazing film, and you can find it in Hindi on Disney Hotstar. The movie has a rating of 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb. The fourth movie is Big Hero 6, which won an Oscar in 2014. In this movie, we see the story of a powerful, adorable robot who initially is simply a cute and loving guardian to his brother, the main character of the movie. However, when his elder brother dies under mysterious circumstances, the younger brother suspects foul play. He ends up forming his own high-tech superhero team, and how they solve mysteries and save the world is what you'll see in this film. It's an amazing movie, and one of the best scenes for me was when this cute robot, who couldn't harm anyone, suddenly switches into beast mode and takes down every enemy one by one. It's available in Hindi on Hotstar and has a rating of 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. The fifth movie is Inside Out, which was released in 2015 and won an Oscar in that year. This movie deserved the Oscar because it's incredibly unique, unlike anything you've seen before. Inside Out tells the story of what happens inside people, showing emotions like anger, shame, happiness, and others in a way you've probably never seen before. This movie has received a rating of 8.1 and is available only in English. The sixth movie is Zootopia, which was released in 2016. It's an adventure comedy movie that will please your eyes and soothe your mind. The world of this movie is so captivating, but suddenly, strange things start happening. People start going mad, and murders begin to occur. The responsibility to solve this mystery falls on the main character of the movie, who is a female rabbit working in law enforcement. How she, with the help of a fox, solves this mysterious conspiracy is what you need to watch. This movie is available in Hindi on Hotstar with an IMDb rating of 8.0 out of 10. 7 is Coco, which won an Oscar in 2017. It truly deserved to win, as it's a movie that touches the soul. You can't compare this movie with any other on this list because it stands out on its own. In this movie, we see the story of a Mexican family where the main character wants to be a singer like his grandfather. However, his family despises music because of a mysterious event from their past. One day, he accidentally ends up in the world of his ancestors, ancestors, where all the deceased people live. If he doesn't escape in time, he will end up becoming a skeleton himself. What happens next is what you'll see in the movie. It's available in Hindi on Hotstar and has a rating of 8.4 out of 10 on IMDb. The 8th movie is Spider-Man, Into the Spiderverse, which was released in 2018 and won an Oscar that year. This movie is absolutely amazing, but might not be as visually soothing as others. If you're a fan of the multiverse, you'll love this one. It introduces several different Spider-Men, and although the second and third parts feature even more, this movie was the first to bring multiple Spider-Men into one story. It tells the story of Miles Morales, who meets Peter Parker and several other Spider people from different universes. Together, they must stop a dangerous villain who threatens all universes. This movie is available in Hindi on Disney Plus Hotstar and Geo Cinema with an IMDb rating of 8.4 out of 10. The 9th movie is Soul, released in 2020. It didn't collect as much revenue due to the pandemic, but it's still an outstanding film. It tells the story of a middle school teacher who dreams of becoming a jazz singer. He's passionate about his dreams, but one day he accidentally falls into a sewer and dies. His soul ends up in a different realm. Despite being dead, he still wants to achieve a lot. How he manages to do so after death is the journey you'll experience in this movie. It's available in English on Disney Plus Hotstar and has an IMDb rating of 9.0 out of 10. The 10th movie is Encanto, which won an Oscar in 2021. It tells the story of a family in Colombia who lives in a magical house where every member possesses superpowers except for one. The real challenge arises when the house's magic starts weakening and strange things begin happening. How the mystery unravels is something you'll have to watch. The music is fantastic, and this movie is available in Hindi on Hotstar with an IMDb rating of 7.2 out of 10. The last movie is Pinocchio, released in 2022, which has already won an Oscar in 2023. So far, no movie from 2023 has won an Oscar, and we will know about it later this year in 2024. In this movie, we see the story of Pinocchio, which you might have seen many times in Disney's animated movies. However, this version of Pinocchio is entirely different and much better than the previous ones. The movie is available in Hindi on Netflix, and it has received a rating of 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video on 3B Reviews.